opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Alert! Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Hey! Wahoo!
Mike Part 2. Mike Part 2. Watch the run. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Hey, come on, Rip!
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll have a first down past the 40. Able to get this to Gordon. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Sugar!
Check 49. Check 49. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch it. Switch it.
Old bandit!
Switch.
Check it. Reload! 72.
Brady now on first down. Going up top. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch.
Touchdown, L.A.! A big play there. 94 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 52's the Mike. Check 52.
What's going on? No, 66. Hey, Haywood.
Brady going to throw. He's got White here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a first down.
Crunch. 6-6, full time.
Peek alert. Check safety. Kill.
When he hit.
They'll run it here. This is James White. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Shoot. Alert! Hey, zoom. Hey,
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Fitzgerald. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Brady. He's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
53, man now!
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Bravo!
I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming! Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, let's alert!
Now a play fake. Brady. Got his man. That's Harry. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal 2nd. That would have been fun to watch.
54, Mike's 2nd.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hatchet.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Right there, 54, Mike.
We own them. We own them. Check, Jugger.
5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, goal 66.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check
72.
Check three. Watch twins.
Shadow.
Now Brady. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Shift.
On third and long, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Samson Abukum in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley, 83 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stick.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
What we got? Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Regular.
I got one. Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 54. Watch the run.
Hey, go 66.
To throw, it's Brady. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Samson Abukum make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hey, Alabama. Smooth.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the out.
Hey, check it.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Army.
Hey, Orbit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Pulled in at the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. He's got Fuller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald. This is caught. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I'm on. Shadow!
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that. Sugar!
On play action, it's Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 42. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
No. Off. Ozzie.
Hey, foxtrot. Check it, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen.
To throw again. Fitzgerald. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's go.
Everyone got 4 down.
A final shot before break. Fitzgerald. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Back to throw. Fitzgerald. It's complete to Fuller. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Set, ready, 8, read.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 1st down. Fitzgerald. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Fitzgerald, a quick hitter, complete. It's Fuller. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fitzgerald got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fitzgerald. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
High 7.
On 1st down, Fitzgerald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Forced out to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He wants it all for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Oh, and fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 25.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
But I'll tell you what, I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Ready, set, look, squeeze.
Squeeze, double. Shoot. Say. Check.
Hey. Ready.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fitzgerald. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
You remember me?
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. And he whips that one incomplete there. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Protein spill. Bravo. Go.
On 4th down, Fitzgerald. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Keep it up. Watch this. 50. Hey, Alpha.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Brady just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Brady to Michelle on the screen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Right there, 54. Right there, 54 Mike. I got it.
Alert. Slam. Hey, Delta. Hey, 66.
Brady going to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Maurice Hurst in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Smooth. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, one set, 72.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Samson Abukum in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, 66. Alert! Hey, orbit! Alert!
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
Line 36.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Throwing on 1st down, Fitzgerald. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On 1st down, Fitzgerald flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Go!
Line 36. Line 36.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Watch 36.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fitzgerald. Looking left side, and it's complete. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Looking to throw. Fitzgerald. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. On 4th down, Fitzgerald. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right there, 54, right there. 50.
Brady now on 1st down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Now Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run with Michelle. Room past the 20. 34 yards there and a 1st down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On the toss, here's Michelle. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Hey, exit.
Ringo.
What he hit?
Now Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Hey, Charlie.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Fitzgerald. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On third down, Fitzgerald. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, Fitzgerald trying to lay one up deep, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless.